wavy boys and girls
And
and
hello.
people.
Hello, welcome, hello.
I think I
Yes,
got it
I'm
all
ready
set
for
up.
that.
If Arv
We're
is still
waving.
around, please put in the chat if everything looks okay. uh,
It's all right to me.
all right. So this is the community D&D section of day 2 of ArvCon 2021, featuring the Shadow Crew with me, Shadowed Mage, as Dungeon Master and host and whatever.
Oh
Hopefully,
yeah,
Arv will.
Amizel.
Uh, shoot! All my cams are in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Oh,
Too
I
many
get to play
things.
a
Too
I
many
get to play a
things.
It's
gruff
all
ranger.
lonely for this duration of the stream. Yes,
We'll
that will
we'll just
be
deal with
head
it
down
as
in the
it
book,
is.
as always.
It's fine.
I can always just cosplay as Isle Monleaf.
Uh,
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, I do pretty good Isle Monleaf cosplay. I will and well,
That's a lot of change you got to put on for a Mold Leaf cosplay. That seems a
ah,
very uncomfortable cosplay.
well, I got to burn my hair too.
Yeah,
Mm,
you got to get
well,
nice long hair, and then you got to find like 100 feet of golden chain.
there we go.
mm.
I don't know. That seems
Some of those
strange.
back to Roderick. Good lord.
Okay, I think I fixed the cameras.
Yes, we have.
Okay, I think at least I was in the right spot initially.
Yeah.
Yes, you were.
uh,
But then you're the Shadow Mage, so you're the Shadow Master.
all right. So, as I was saying, this is the community D&D section of day 2 of ArvCon 2021. Um, I am Shadowed Mage. I am the dungeon master for this campaign, which Arv graciously lets us have on his channel, usually on Wednesday nights, couple times a month. Basically, is what I'll say in terms of schedule wise. Um, and so, hey, Dragon Spear, no, no, I am Shadowed Mage, not Shatter Mage.
I
Absolutely
equally as
not. I
deadly.
will not stand for this.
It's an important distinction.
All right. Being an entire mage dedicated to the spell Shatter sounds amazing, though. I would want to see a campaign about that.
Anyways,
Yes. Yeah.
the wonderful players in this campaign, in the webcam spots down below me. First up, we have Rock God. Rock God, please introduce a little bit about yourself and the character that you play in this campaign, because
Oh,
we probably have a bunch more people who have never seen this before.
oh yeah, that's right. Um, I am Rock God. I'm one of the mods here. You can usually find me over there in chat on Friday and Saturday nights. I am playing Malik Halamarodin, the Wood Elf Ranger.
And Bacon
Um,
Master.
and yeah, and elsewhere on the internet, you can find me on Instagram at mdrewzion because I like to take pictures. If anyone has noticed, the top donator prize is one of my photos that as currently is going to Peripheral Mike, Mike Smith, for his gigantic donation that we're all very happy about. And
Oh
as I
yeah.
said in chat during the last game, I started watching Mike when he was playing with IMB when they were doing Rise of Tiamat and he played TikTok. And back
A
then,
Warforged fighter.
yeah, I never would have imagined that one of my photos would someday be hanging in his house.
That's so cool.
Yep.
All right. Well, thanks. If that's all you have to say, we'll move right along then to the person right below you, who I will let him introduce himself. And
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah.
Hi, I'm Hoodie. I come from the channel No Quitter underscore TV. You can watch me on No Quitter underscore TV. I know it's crazy, right? I stream Monday through Thursdays, generally at night sometimes. all times, most times. And then Sundays, I run a D&D game that is, I don't know, intermittent, off and on. It happens every once in a while when I can wrangle everyone together. I play Isel Moldleaf, a Protector Aasimar Celestial Pact of the Tome Warlock.
Add book nerd.
And yeah, giant book nerd.
Oh yeah.
You pretty much got it that time. I think
Yeah,
it was a little out of order, but
You know what? The order doesn't matter. It's all correct.
As long as all the
no-
words are there, it's fine.
There's no PEMDAS of D&D.
Actually, there is.
I made it. Oh no!
What the hell is order anyway?
anyway,
Uh,
I interrupted your thought.
No, no, I'm good.
Oh, okay.
That's it. I made it.
All right.
I'm done. It's a mic drop. I'm done. It's over.
Please don't drop Mike.
Mics are expensive. Don't do that. Save your money and give to the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation instead.
Yes.
don't drop mic at all. We want to have the peripheral mic.
That too. All right. Well, we'll move right along then to the fourth one down. Who is a very
That would be
that if I'm number one, Rock Gods 2.
I am number 4.
Yeah.
It's me.
So please introduce yourself and your character.
I am Echo Alpha _X5, and you can find me on Twitter and on Twitch as Echo Alpha _X5. I will be playing Roderick Roheran, who is a human rogue, and you wonder why I am wearing this, and that is because one of the Twitch streamers by the name of Dialad, which Arvon has graciously spoken out about during the break we had. She passed away on February 9th. May she rest in peace. And I had a T-shirt made in her honor, though that'll be coming on Monday. So instead, I am donning my Kilobyte T-shirt because of previously we supported for the diabetes in honor of Kilobyte, and so I would do the T-shirt and the Christmas hat for Dialad. And I will quickly summarize why I'm wearing this. During her last stream on GOG.com, she was playing Black Sad, which is a point-and-click adventure about a feline detective. And she was wearing this little Christmas cap. It was the middle of December on Wednesday. And I kind of teased her about it because I had this one, which is gigantically long. Look at this. It is long. It is long. Very much so. And I told her I would one day show this to her, and I actually never got to do that, which I heavily regret. But in her honor, I am wearing this tonight to hope that we can raise enough money for the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation, because it is never enough. We have surpassed the goal of 2,500, but keep donating. So, and now to the pretend below me, Grace.
Good evening. I am actually Triffid, and I am a journalist and a longtime fan of science fiction and fantasy. I'm a member of the crew of the Hugo Finalist Again podcast, Skiffy and Fanty Show, and I also podcast a couple of shows at theincomparable.com, and I'm a fairly frequent guest on sffaudio.com. I am really thrilled to be part of ArvCon this year, helping raise money for the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation, which is a great cause, and I am really looking forward to tonight.
And yes, she has been
and
amazing.
I play Grace of the Refreshing Breeze. And I play Grace of the Refreshing Breeze, a Tabaxi bard.
And she has done wonderfully as a mod, because it is her first year as a moderator on the channel and during ArvCon. So applaud to her.
I've been enjoying that too. And also I want to thank Configuration Queen for saying how much she loves my face paint. I honestly don't usually go to quite this length for our Wednesday night sessions, but I wanted to do something a little special for ArvCon, so here I am.
It looks great. Excellent face paint.
Thank you.
Although people will say I would go a bit more extreme because I'm wearing Christmas cap in the middle of May, at the end of May, really.
All right.
I think it's pretty on brand for Roderick, the Christmas cap, too. I fits right in.
Absolutely no explanation why.
What's going to be next? Am I going to be cosplaying as Echo Scrooge?
So, in our last session, just this past Wednesday, I probably don't need to remind any of you, but as a recap for the stream, the party had arrived at a abandoned dwarven stronghold called Axholm. Their mission here being that with the growing threat of the titular Dragon of Icespire Peak now starting to threaten the inhabitants of Phandalin, that those inhabitants of Phandalin may need somewhere to go evacuate to be safe. And so the thought is that this abandoned dwarven stronghold might be a safe place, but they needed to come and open it up and make sure that it is actually safe. They had a little bit of difficulty finding their way in because it was all barred up. But once they got in, they have discovered that there are ghouls and giant spiders and maybe other nasty creatures that are inhabiting the place. And so if they do want to make this into a safe place that the inhabitants of Phandalin could possibly come to, they'll need to clear out all of those problems first. They managed to sneak past some of the giant spiders and the ghouls without triggering any encounters with them while trying to figure out what exactly is all going on in here. But they did find a den of the ghouls, which they are currently next to, and by surprising them before that they could act, Grace was able to incinerate all of them with a single fireball. And that was more or less... It may have
been a little rash to use that up, but I just don't like things that can paralyze you. It's scary.
Mm-hmm. And that more or less is where we left off at the end of last time. So, they are just right now on the outskirts of this partially caved-in chamber where there are now incinerated ghoul bodies in the east end of the debris part of this chamber. And I will now pass it over to the players to discuss what their next course of action should be.
Well, the last time I remember, we were about to compare notes. Because I believe Rock God and Triffid had come from this direction.
No, we came from over here.
Yeah. And I think it was...
We did not go up the stairs.
No, that was...
No, everyone had gathered back up over here. Roderick had come down this hallway here, and Malik had gone through this big chamber over here after escaping by the ghouls, and then let Isel and Grace into the big chamber, and then they went through the door and they met up with Roderick. And now they have come down over this way exploring, and then they found the den of ghouls, and Grace incinerated them.
And I turned the corner ready to shoot at him and saw nothing but a bunch of charred bodies. Well then, looks like we got a set of stairs right here. But we do have a pack of ghouls back there in the other room.
Yeah, and a few spiders above.
Well, I think maybe we should clear out this first floor first, then maybe venture upstairs.
Well, how many ghouls were there?
I don't know, a bunch of them.
That's not exactly inspire my confidence. And I believe maybe.
I mean, I was trying to sneak past them at the time. I wasn't really keeping count.
All right.
I will say you think there were 4 of them.
Oh, I know there was 4 of them.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a manageable number.
All right, so you just don't want to confess to the number. All right, I gotcha.
I was having a silent panic attack thinking, oh, I didn't prepare any spells for this. Oh no.
All right, let's kill the ghouls first.
And there's possibly a bunch of more other areas to this place that are yet to be explored on this main level as well. So,
Lead on, Malik.
Was this room explored?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Someone.
You pulsed the Crown of Greed, and there was nothing in there.
Well,
Okay,
he pulsed
excellent.
it back around this spot. And remember
Ah.
that the range on that is 60 feet.
Yeah, but that would have covered that whole room.
This room here, yes.
But not other rooms, wink wink.
Not other rooms, though.
All I'm saying is it might not have reached all the way down to the bottom of this
I don't know. Maybe I
room
pull
where
out
the
the Crown of
ghouls were
Greed.
in.
Maybe I pulse a little bit. I don't know. Let's see where that goes. Well, no. Easel's gonna be reading his book for now. I gotta blend my power going out into my character story. We'll get there.
Hey, Isol.
Hmm?
Isol, there's a bunch of bodies down here. You want to come down and take a look?
Why would I want to do that?
Well, because there might be fancy things down here.
Listen, the book finally gave me something besides grass, so I'm going to read it. Wait, how many bodies?
Oh, there would have been 6?
They're all dead now. Don't worry about it.
Oh, well, okay, fine. I'll close the book begrudgingly and stand up and kind of dust myself off and then walk over to everyone. Oh, wow. This is a lot of dead bodies. Yes. I'll pulse the Crown of Greed.
All right. So you get the sense of one small, flat circular object that has some kind of magic on it, and also 2 small vial shapes.
They are like in this area down here.
Yep, it's in the rubble.
All right, I immediately put detect magic up to make it finding them super easy,
Okay.
and then I start kind of very, very daintily and slowly moving rocks aside with like the edge of the book, not trying to get my hands dirty for page turning, and until I find them.
Okay, so kind of like nearby what was probably like a dwarven collarbone is a platinum amulet on a thin but sturdy gold chain, and on the one side of this amulet is a symbol, a hammer and an anvil. And since you have detect magic up, you can tell that this has very faint traces of abjuration magic on it.
I'm holding it up like it's disgusting because it came from near a dead body. Hand it over to Malik, and then go back over to pick up the vials.
Yeah, I told you there was fancy things down here.
Yeah.
That one is magical. I don't know what yet. I'll have to.
And so then
concentrate on
actually,
it.
sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. No, I'm good.
I was just gonna say, so actually under a little bit of like gravel and rubble, you find a small steel coffer. It's not locked, but you can tell that the vial shapes are inside of it.
With detect magic up, would I notice like any magical traps on the coffer?
There is nothing magical about the coffer itself.
Okay. I just pick up the coffer and I hand it to Roderick. And I'm like, there might be they look like there'd be vials, but I'm scared to open up that thing in case, it's mechanically trapped. So here you go. And I just drop it off in his hands.
You want me to check it for traps, do you?
That would be, yes, preferable.
Yep. There's like no lock on it or anything. It's just closed.
Well, it seems to be nothing of any traps of any kind. What if it is a magical trap?
Isol backs up 5 feet.
I may not be able to detect it.
Isol backs up another 5 feet. Yes, I'm watching.
If
Isol
I
rounds
open
the
this,
corner.
will you be able to detect any magical?
Oh, there's vials inside. Kind of duck around the corner.
Well, let's find out, shall we? And he sits down, hunkers down, and he puts a cup in the ground. It's like a Link when he opens up the chest. And I will do a sleight. I believe it's a sleight of hand. No, that's stealing.
So it should be thieves' tools, like way at the bottom left of your character sheet. If you click thieves' tools, it should do a thieves' tools check.
Okay.
While he's doing that, can I take a look at this this
Amulet?
platinum amulet and see if I can glean anything from it?
Sure.
We had picked it up, haven't we?
Yep.
Okay.
All right. So the coffer is not trapped in any way. It's not locked in any way. It just opens without any fanfare.
Isol comes out from around the corner with the book over his face and kind of peers up over it. Is it safe?
And so Roderick just looks sternly at Isol and goes, "Have a look."
Okay. Put the book down, like back underneath the arm, and then I'll scoot on over again, and I'll pick up the magical vials inside.
Just think of it as Geralt when he does like being forced to do the most puny things while the item itself doesn't look any harmless at all, but then even the most harmless of items can be dangerous.
Well,
I can understand your predictions. Well, this still is a fortress.
these are clear glass vials, and there's a red liquid in them that seems to occasionally glimmer slightly gold.
Can I? Ooh. What? I read books about potions.
Yep.
Am I good enough, or what would I have to roll to glean what this is?
Well, actually, you're fairly certain that these are potions of healing of some kind. You are just not sure at what level they might be.
Oh, excellent.
Do any of us have anything alchemists on our sheets? I know I don't.
Not me. Nope.
I've just read a lot of books. I
Which
just
would make you kind of an expert.
I pick the 2 vials up. The gold runes in my eyes just kind of circle for a minute as I stare, and I hand them to Roderick. You're the only one on the team that can't heal yourself, so I think you should hold on to these. I believe they're potions of healing, or
Do you want to give
maybe
me
better?
Do you want to give me an Arcana check to see if you know
Sure.
which kind they are?
I could also take a deception check to make Roderick think that I'm telling the truth. 100% on board.
Oh,
But I'll give it Arcana.
you do know that it's been described as a man of mystery.
Ooh, maybe a
So-
12 coming at you.
Yeah, well, a 12 is enough that you're, like, reasonably certain, like 80% certain that these are potions of superior healing.
Oh, excellent. Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll definitely
Nice.
hand them both to Roderick then.
I'm starting to get a sort of a Cade and Rob, or Cade and Ryuvi feeling here. But he takes them and very well, and he pockets them on his belt, and he looks at the glass, at the cup. What do you want to do with the cup? You can keep it.
I'm good. It's very dirty.
I'm carrying these vials that you are fairly certain that are magic, healing, while this cup is filthy. Well, for once you can carry something that is not as cleanly as you wish it to be.
You know what? It's fine. Here, give it to me. I'll take it.
No, I would very much like to see Hazel carry it.
I take out the Crown of Greed, and then I look at the chains that I'm wearing. Do you need more? I pull out the snake robe. All of these things are very dirty and have been on very many dead bodies, and we've just taken them. Well, okay, the chains are a different story. That's my stuff. But, I'm carrying. They're just light, okay? The vials are light, too. We're good.
Fair enough. And it passes over to Malik.
I take it and throw it over my shoulder.
I mean, sometimes it's just giving me a headache. He just mumbles to himself.
Do you want me to Arcana check the platinum?
I was gonna do it. I was
okay.
Yeah. No, I was looking at it.
Yeah, actually, I will get Malik to give me a religion check.
Oh, ooh.
Religion check. I am. Well.
I don't think I've gotten
15.
good points on that. Do you, Rockon?
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, you rolled better than me, so that's all that matters.
All right, so you recognize this as a holy symbol of the dwarven god Moradin, who is the dwarven god of creation.
It's like a necklace, right?
Yeah.
I'll put it on.
Okay.
You get a dagger glare from Isol the moment you put on a holy amulet. And then like a begrudging teenage roll of the eyes.
Do I feel cursed?
You do not feel cursed.
Oh, good.
I cast Hexblade Curse on him.
Well, Isol is actually a godlike, not godlike, but he's an Asimar that's based on the, plane touched, I think. I don't know.
I'm not sure if you picked up on it, but he kind of hates who his heritage is.
Yeah.
He's an Asthma that hates God. Fucking great.
Yeah,
Not-
but I
not a fan.
sort of the ethnicity that he is the light side.
Isn't it part
I'm
celestial
still
or
learning of the whole
something?
Asimar.
Yeah, celestial,
aspect of things. Yeah, celestial. Thank you.
I'll point at the staircase. So, has anyone checked up there yet?
No, we haven't.
This staircase, but sorry. Have you filled us in on what you saw
Right, because
upstairs?
Roderick went up a different staircase and saw the spiders. Did he? That's a good question.
He mentioned that
Did
in
he
the
tell
last
us?
session.
Yeah, I think he did mention that.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I think he did.
he couldn't re-mention that again because Isol wasn't No Core underscore TV wasn't here that time because of the thunderstorm he had.
Mm-hmm.
But not that staircase, but there was one near the other end of the hall, and trickling with spiders, big ones. Made my spine shake. Ugh.
Well, I don't want to run into that again, and Hemingway will just crawl like down my arm and plop onto the floor and start skittering up the stairs.
And Sunio, which is Roderick's black rat from a previous dungeon session a long time ago, he skitters away into some corner of his hood because he's frightened of spiders as well. So,
Wait, did you say Hemingway went up the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna send Hemingway up the stairs, because he can like climb on walls and biz. Like, yeah, he'll be fine. Also, I can resummon him. He's not. I'll send him up the stairs as the scout. Yeah, and then I'll my eyes will go white as I just go directly into his senses.
So right now, I think it's best that we scout scout the stairs, and see what we can find.
I'll grab Easel's hand and put it on my shoulder like we've done before when he goes blank.
Oh, whoop! Who's that touching me? It doesn't matter. I can't hear you. I'm in Hemingway right now. Can you hear? It's fine. Yeah, I'll just go quiet again.
So Hemingway goes up the stairs and comes to this hallway. Across from the stairs is a door inset in a little alcove there, and the hallway goes both north and south from there. And kind of from the north, Hemingway would hear something that sounds kind of like a and a distant
I hate this.
a wailing sound of sorts.
Hemingway will lick his eyeballs and go north.
Oh, great. What is this? Is it the Wailing Death of the Nights?
So Hemingway goes north. And so there's again a little inset alcove off the hallway with a door leading to the north, and more hallway going down this way. So yeah, actually, I guess Hemingway will probably see down the length of the hallway. So Hemingway will see that there, floating in the hallway, is some kind of spectral elvish spirit that is letting loose this wailing. And as Hemingway peeks around the corner, there is a shriek, and the spectral spirit calls out, "Get out! You do not belong here! The living do not belong!"
Have you seen one of those National Geographic videos where the lizards get up on their back legs and just run over the water? Can Hemingway do that the opposite direction of whatever this is?
Yep.
Great. That's what Hemingway will scamper out.
On to Hemingway. Run away, run away, run away. While
I'm relaying all
was in through Hemingway's eyes and ears, Roderick turns towards Valak and goes, "We could devise a system for him knowing who is touching him. 1 tap for you, 2 tap for me, 3 tap for Grace."
No, it's much more fun this way without him knowing.
Of course it is.
Could I like, I don't know, would it be Arcana check? What is a check to know if I've run into this in a book before? Tales of whatever this creature is.
I'm gonna make it a history check.
Okay. You can crank that DC up pretty high. I'm cool with that. I just I feel like I should at least use the book knowledge.
Yeah, considering that it concerns like afterlife stuff, so it'd be either history or religion.
I'm never okay. We're getting the bad rolls out on the things that don't matter. We're shaking those bad rolls out.
You think you may have heard of something like this before. You're not entirely certain, but you do seem to recall that you may have read something about that, like, when an elven woman dies having been betrayed, there's a special type of undead that they can become.
Okay, I as a player think I might know about this, but I as a character have no idea. So I'll relay that information as Hemingway kind of comes back down the stairs. I'll pop out, and I'll scamper and start shivering like up in the neck of my robe.
Isel, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Yes. Well, Hemingway saw one, and I'll just kind of very robotically pat his head. There's Did you hear the scream? It was very loud. I don't want to go up there. So
I
if we
heard
could just-
something. That's what they've said.
There's so much else that we can see down here. We don't have to go up there, right?
No, like I said, I think. Well, I mean, we've got to clear this whole place out. But like I said, I think we should clear out this floor first. We'll work on this floor and then go upstairs.
How would you even fight a ghost? Do you stab it and then it gets hurt? Like how? That seems
I believe
impossible.
We will need magical weapons. I am quite certain that
Well, luckily we have a
normal
dagger.
arrow
That
or
is
dagger.
very shocking.
Okay, well, then by all means, lead the way to where we're going down here, and then I'll follow, like 10 feet behind all of you.
Very well. At least we need to defeat the ghouls that Malak saw on the other side, and then search around more just to be certain there are no more hiding places on this floor. But I agree, we should clear out this floor before we go exploring with the ghosts and spiders and whatever else may be lurking upstairs.
Ghosts, ghouls, and spiders. Oh my!
All right then.
Dang, that would have been a good
No.
episode title.
Yeah, right.
Shoot.
It always comes.
Didn't know about the ghosts before we started, so. Right.
5 minutes later.
I'll walk back up over that way and get to that door.
Can we start preparing actions before? Can we set up something so like you open the door and then?
Oh yeah. Oh, I
'Cause I have
absolutely
Eldritch
planned on
I
that.
Blast.
agree.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
All right, yeah. So you can. It's good to have an idea of what you want to do. As soon as you open those doors, I'm asking for initiative, and then we're just gonna go from there.
We can't get
Sure.
the jump on them.
Well,
Doors, Eldritch Blast.
But what? See, what my plan was maybe, Grace, you could hold on to the door, and I'm gonna ready an arrow, right? And as soon as you open that door, I'm gonna fire into that room.
Agreed.
all right, yeah. So
That sounds fair enough.
A little past question, but
Does the door open toward us or inward?
The door opens towards us.
Okay.
well, if you're standing from here, then it opens outwards. But if you're standing on the inside, then it opens outwards. Well,
yeah, so Malik had barred the doors from this side because he had
That's right.
pulled on one to get into this room last time. So it would open outward.
but this ballistas, well, Shakunas was over here and scouting ahead. Would he have seen? Would he have an approximate of how of the view down these ballistas could fire? And were there any ammunition in nearby?
Oh, so yeah, so those ballistas,
They were all loaded, if I remember
yeah,
correctly.
they were each loaded with at least one piece of ammunition, and then there was actually around the rooms underneath a couple of the ballistas there was some additional ammunition, but there wasn't much left. But each of them is loaded with at least one. Or is loaded with one, I guess I should say.
And how heavy were the ballistas looking? Were they the basic or were they more like heavy upgraded?
I think they're bolted to the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, but were they sort of made for the heavy stuff or were they
Yeah,
more for
it's-
light?
No, it's heavy stuff. Like it would take it takes an action to load, an action to aim, and an action to fire.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not gonna do it for these ghouls. If only we could
Right,
use
well-
the ballistas to help us fight these ghouls, but they were too heavy. They are too heavy.
Well, with Isel to shoot Eldritch Blast at them, I believe that is unlimited. Yes, Isel?
Oh yeah, I can just do that whenever I want.
Right.
I just
And
hold up the
Malak
book
to
in
shoot
front of the door.
arrows. That will help take out some of them before they can even get close to us.
Hi, J-Rab. Thank you for running a
don't think-
giveaway.
Oh, yes, thanks.
If anyone's in chat watching, be sure to enter the giveaways. We'll still have a few going on during our session tonight. So anyone in chat can be enter that giveaway, provided you probably haven't already won one today, I guess is probably a good thing to say. So you can type in the keyword, all one word, "It's Heavy" to enter that giveaway. Otherwise, J-Rab, I'll leave it to you to run that in chat. Thank you.
And just to highlight the prizes, this giveaway is for a 5 Years Later album from Arvin and Ron's band The Road, Essays on Empathy, which is a GOG key, and that's it. So Roderick is inspecting the hall, looking around, while Malak and Grace are sort of thinking about what to do next.
Oh,
I think we're ready.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna blast his door.
Yeah, I
Yes.
will say this, that yeah, so if you're basically just like gonna throw open the door to try and get the jump on the ghouls, that there's a good chance that they will be surprised. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll-
but ghouls, I never know.
And so we shall.
I'll look at Grace and go, all right. Yeah. Oh, let me take my sword out, and I'll pull the sword out of where I barred the door, and sheath it. I'll knock an arrow.
Out his longbow.
I'll knock an arrow and look at Grace and go, all right, on now. And
Do we go 3, 2, 1 now, or 1, 2, 3 now, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 now?
Just
or-
now.
no,
Just
just
now.
now. Yeah. And my eyes will shimmer green. Right now.
Right, I throw the door open.
And I will fire into this guy.
We haven't rolled for the initiative yet.
And
I was getting the jump on it.
Right, I have a 14 initiative.
Out of 24.
Oh, we're doing initiative. Okay, hold on a second.
Of course, we're doing initiative. That's like a main rule of D&D, Mr. Rockgod.
Well, we do have a surprise round going on. but
Well, we do
it
have a
is-
surprise round, and
yeah.
I'm casting a spell. So
as Hoodie and I were discussing before the cast, surprise
Oh, yes.
rounds are actually not a
That's-
thing in 5e. It is the first round of combat, but some combatants may have the surprised condition.
Condition.
Yes.
That's right. I
Okay.
just said these words, and I have already forgotten them. That's what I was talking about. You read the source book until it's like weathered, and then you forget like half of it. It's great.
Well, this is why like Arvin and Dark Saber 2K, they have the books beside them, and that. But I presume that you have that as well. So
Oh, I own most of everything on D&D Beyond, but
yeah,
to remember
exactly.
to search it.
So
I'm not so good with the books.
well, I don't say books just because of general.
All right.
Get Eldritch Blast up and ready.
So, and then Yeah.
So I am casting a spell, and if this hits, I will explain what happens.
well, you go first, or well, no, sorry, Roderick goes first in initiative
Oh,
order,
does okay.
and Malik will go second. So, Roderick, you get to act first.
Well, he is gonna go Legolas style and just as soon as the door opens, gonna fire an arrow right towards one of the ghouls' head.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and it's surprise, so it's advantage, sneak attack, auto crit.
Auto crit?
Assassinate. Because they are actually surprised, he gets his hit is automatically.
I am an actual assassin. Well, yeah.
Shh. You're a rogue. Just keep repeating to yourself. You're a rogue.
You want to find out for yourself, lady? That is a 20.
Well,
You're a rogue named Roderick.
as Hoodie was just explaining it, it's actually an automatic critical because you have advantage on it due to the surprise condition. So, just click that longbow +8, so we'll find out what the normal damage would have been.
Yep, 8 plus.
So it will be 8 +8, and then add in all of your sneak attack damage, which normally at this point I think is 3d6, but because it's an automatic critical, it's 66.
I am, as always, the max damage.
Or well, it's let's just say 66.
Oh, you don't want to do 3d6 plus 18? Is that too much? That's fine. I get it. I understand.
Okay, fine. It's 3d6 plus 18. I should abide by my own rules.
I was gonna say this is gonna be an all ones sneak attack. I can smell it.
But of course, it's going to be all sneak attack. It's how we do things here in the Shadow Crew.
Roderick, can you do that roll 3d6?
Yes, I can do that, good sir. Plus 18. Ah.
All right. So that will be 28 plus 16.
No, I feel 66.
So which of these ghouls were you shooting at?
This one.
Okay. It gets an arrow piercing through the side of its skull, like right through the temple, exiting out the other side, and it falls over.
Yeah, actually, that will be going to have to go through him as well.
I don't think there's cleave on arrows now.
That's... Unfortunately, it just kind of like it slows down enough that it does poke out the other side of the skull, but that's about it. But it makes the ghoul fall over into now proper death and not undeath.
I do hate it when the hands makes an excellent handbrake.
So that one is
Well,
gone.
she's right. Like a high level thing is cleave on arrows, where you get it to go through.
And as they observe that the number one ghoul is dead, Roderick just lowers it and goes, "Another one bites the dust."
Don't get us sued by Queen.
No, and it is in honor of Kilobytes. May he rest in peace.
Mm-hmm. All right. So any movement or anything else on Roderick's turn?
Nope.
All right.
Stands there ready is another arrow. I like to think that this is the first time that he has gotten a real critical hit with his longbow. I'm not sure because it's been constantly with the shock dagger and the dagger.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll move on to Malik. Malik's turn with Grace on deck.
All right. So eyes glint green as I pull the arrow back. Right when I get it to the full point, all of a sudden, all these little vines start kind of winding their way down the arrow, and I'm gonna fire at this guy right here.
Okay.
Oof, that's rough. Does an 11 hit?
It's technically the 13 because you get advantage.
Oh, because they have the surprise condition.
Yes. So 13 would hit.
So 13 would hit. All right. So that hits that guy. And that's 11 piercing. And the spell that I cast is called Spike Growth.
Oh.
So what happens is it hits this guy, And all these little vines that started winding their way down the arrow start winding their way around him, and they go down into the ground out into a 20-foot radius. And all of a sudden, boom, all these spikes shoot up into the air. And now that 20-foot radius is
It's a bouncing berry of spikes.
2d4 of damage every time they move into it.
Is it start turn and move, or is it just move?
When a creature moves into or within the area.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So no immediate actual effect from that, then, I think is what I'm reading.
Yeah, because it's it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet it travels.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That's great.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take. They're all gonna take at least 44. Neat.
It's 20-foot radius?
Oh, the back two are gonna take 44. The first two are gonna take just the 2d4.
Foot radius.
Maybe. I don't know.
Move that.
While calculate that, J-Rap has called it for the giveaway. Last call. If you want to enter the giveaway, it's heavy, one word, for a chance to win the album 5 years later by ArvCon's band The Road, and a GOG key of essays on empathy. Get those giveaways while they're hot.
So that actually should be about...
And if you want to donate, it's exclamation mark donated. Donate. I mean, and if you have donated and want to know, and if you want to tell us how much, it's exclamation mark donated. So.
And once that is done, I'm going to move back to here.
Oh, it's much larger than I thought. Dang.
Yeah, 20-foot radius is a big area.
Oh, that's a lot of d4s.
Okay, and that was 11 piercing damage. That. Okay. Anything else?
No, I just moved back to here,
Okay.
and that was it. I'm gonna call out to everybody. I'm gonna say, try to bait him towards you.
You'll see like a thumbs up poke out behind Easel's book.
And so we'll move on to Grace. And then Isla is next after Grace.
Right. Okay, when I flung the door open, can I have done that with my left hand and been holding my hand crossbow in my right hand?
Yep.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and shoot with my hand crossbow.
Alright.
Ooh.
Ooh, critical hit, baby.
Dang.
I guess I hit. So 7 points.
Actually,
Oh, and I guess I should specify a target. This one in
Right.
the front, the
Yeah.
only one that's left alive in the front.
so actually I will make that the 3 plus 6 based on my usual critical hit rules. So that'll be 9 points of piercing damage. Okay.
Okay. And think that's actually it for me. I'm certainly not going to. Actually, we'll back up a little bit.
Okay. Well, then I guess we'll move on along to Isol.
Three Eldritch Blasts. Or no, 2 Eldritch Blasts. That's right. That's the ticket. I send the golden chains whipping out. Let me roll these bad boys. I rolled an 8 and a 10. What's happening?
So that first one will not hit.
Second one crit.
Second one hits.
I think the first one just go.
9 damage to whatever the one Grace hit is.
Fine, it's going to come all back around to the boss fight.
Well, that would actually be 18, right? Because it's
Oh yes, yeah, it would be 18.
So,
you're right.
yeah, okay. So that first one is hit by the Eldritch Blast. Eldritch Blast is force damage.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you kill it. Would you like to describe the way in which it dies?
Easel's just holding the book directly in front of his face and can't see what's happening. The chain just like punches right through the head, and then like disapparates in the magic as it's like hurling forward. Isol has no idea what's going on. He just once again gives a thumbs up to Malik. I'm moving back more, and then move behind the pillar.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that's my turn.
All right. Oh, that one should be gone.
I'll look back at Isol and then knock another arrow and go, wizards.
No, I'm technically a wizard.
Yeah, I was just gonna say. It's like, does Isol hear that?
Yeah. Well, there's a few things, and he just starts breaking out into a long, rambling explanation of exactly how he casts magic.
Alec absolutely does not give a shit that he doesn't know.
It's just like echoing off of the pillar and then bouncing off the wall, so you just hear this mush of words.
Alright, so these ghouls are surprised, so they can't do anything. So they're just gonna, like, stand there, like, hunched over, and going... And then we'll go back around to Roderick for the top of the second round. So they are no longer surprised. So no automatic advantage, criticals, anything like that.
No, please, another round, please.
Oh, what's that, Arv? You'd like to hear that sound effect again? That the ghouls are going like...
I, for one, Shadow'd love your sound effect.
Yeah, I do too. Why do you think I clipped the last session? I might be doing some D&D here, but I still clip when it is appropriate. But yeah, Roderick will put out another arrow and go for this dude. Because I want that crit shot again. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The arrow just goes right straight through. Good. That's it. Longbow, baby.
So 11 because well, actually an 11 does not hit because you do not have advantage, so you don't get the critical. So unfortunately your shot just kind of goes whizzing past its ear.
Well, then I will kind of how many would it take to actually get a hit?
Well, I'll tell you this. You know that a 13 hit and 11 does not.
Yeah, I know. Just keep thinking might pass the ear, but maybe I scraped a little bit off the ear. It is a ghoul, after all.
All right. So your attack misses. Any movement or any other?
So take one step closer.
Okay.
We have to kill these now. And I am max damage.
Here from the back. On it.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, I guess we'll move along to Malik then.
All right. Have either one of these guys been hurt?
No.
No? Okay. Then I'll
Let's skip the air for a little bit.
then I will shoot the one more to the north.
Okay.
That's more like it.
Nice.
Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
Well, you know that an 11 doesn't hit, and you know what? A 13 hits.
A 19 does hit.
All right.
There's
how
a
about
weird dead zone in there, yeah. 19.
Boy. 10 piercing?
All right. So that's 10 piercing to the top one. Okay.
And I'm going to stay right where I am.
Kind of pierces the undead flesh in the ghoul's shoulder, and it seems to kind of like register that it's been hit, but it doesn't really seem to be in pain.
I'll yell at him, "Come on, you bastard, come get me."
Now that you're starting to get a better look at the ghouls, you can tell that actually all of these ghouls were once dwarves.
That would make sense, yeah. Why no one's heard from them, and why it was sealed. Great.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else, we'll move along to Grace.
Yeah, given that we have some kind of ghosty creature upstairs, I don't want to use a spell, so I will just keep plugging away with crossbow because it seemed to work reasonably well last time. I can just whittle these things down, hopefully. How about a 13?
Well, we know from recent conversation that a 13 does hit.
Don't know about 12 yet. 12 is the only mystery so far.
Actually, my machine is struggling, so you all sound like you're underwater. So I didn't make out the previous conversation. Does a 13 hit or not? It does hit.
It
Okay,
hits.
great. What? 0? How can I do 0?
How does that work?
points of damage?
Oh, you know what?
It's 1d6 plus 2, I thought.
I wonder if that's, yeah, so that is
1d6 minus 1. Sorry, 1d6 minus 1. So I
No.
guess I did 1 damage.
that
and
that is
got down to
actually that's
nothing.
actually wrong. I will
Yeah, Kate.
Less.
I will fix that on your character sheet.
All right.
Cause that should be, there we go. There.
Well, 1d6 plus 2, that would be damage plus crit.
What? No, it's
No.
Or is it
So-
plus skill?
so it's a 1d6 plus dexterity modifier.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So it should be, that should actually be a 3, and the previous one actually should have been a
Okay.
6 plus 6.
All right. And for my movement, I'll just close up with Malak so that we are, shoulder to shoulder
With
in case they
Roderick.
come and attack us. Sorry, with Roderick. Yes.
So that's 3 piercing damage on that one. Okay. Alright. Sorry, I was a little bit distracted making sure I got that fixed and then registered the damage. So you said you were just staying position-wise with Roderick?
In fact, I didn't say which one I aimed at, but I'll just say this one.
Oh.
The lower left.
I thought you had, so that is the one I applied the damage to.
Okay.
But yeah, she was going to be standing beside, moving. So she would stand side by side by Roderick.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so we'll continue on to Easel.
Eldritch Blast.
Is that... You can do that from back there? What's the range on that again?
120.
120, okay.
120.
Yeah, okay.
I can be on the other side of the world, apparently, and do this. I'm not used to the... I'm used to, like, cleric ranges with the 60 feet, and I freaked out and I counted it, and I was like, oh, I'm great. Doesn't matter. It still has to hit, though.
Hey.
Oh, 12, finally. We get to see.
Look, a 12.
There's a 12 hit.
You know what? A 12 does hit.
Oh, we made it. Okay, we found out. All right.
Double
We
blast,
figured it out.
Eldritch.
Great. 1 damage and 4 damage. 5 damage to... We'll do north.
Uh,
And I think that kills it.
nope.
5 damage? No.
Oh.
The last one had 44 damage on it or something like that to die.
Oh wait, yeah. Never mind. Ugh.
Alright, so that one gets slammed by a couple bolts of Eldritch Blast. But it's now starting to... I will not do a sound effect this time, but it's starting to let out a bit of an aggressive growl.
Can you do a side effect of the Eldritch Blast shooting out?
Oh, no. No, it's your spell. You have to do it.
I'm not. No, I'm just a humble player. I am not the maker of worlds.
I want to do that sound effect. With
And then I'll just slip back behind the pillar. Okay, sorry. That's my turn.
Okie dokie. Alright, let's see what these ghouls do.
Well, I'm gonna be open up here and say it's grand to see that Roderick still maintains the max damage reputation after I've been away for like 3 sessions because of mental health issues. So it's fun.
Rogues are great. Rogues do a bunch of damage. It's actually really interesting when you look into how damage breaks down through different archetypes of characters.
Well, when you say cleric earlier, what cleric was it you played?
I played a war cleric, a martial war cleric that was... It was like a... It was kind of gish, but not really. It was like a Booming Blade war cleric that did 48 on a roll, pretty much. But then could heal. I was full support.
Was it the cleric of this realm, or was it another realm?
We were in Strahd, so technically...
Okay.
Mystery Pocket Dimension?
Yeah. Considering that you've been a war cleric and a warlock, which would you do if you had the chance now to choose?
Warlocks are good, but I did not build this warlock like in a damage dealing sense, so this one doesn't really do... If I'm in a battle, I'm going to choose the cleric 100% of the time.
Alright, well... These ghouls aren't particularly smart, so he'll try to clamber over the fallen body of the other one, gets into another space, and then the spike growth takes effect. So that'll be 2d4 damage from... Malik, do you want to roll that? Since it's your spell?
Yes, sir.
If you want to ghoul smart, just go play Fallout.
All right. How was 6 damage do for him?
Okay, 6 damage. We'll
Good roll.
leave it looking kind of rough. It's showing some signs of damage.
Does he
Pieces of
move
it.
Does he move another 5 feet?
Um,
Because if he moved another 5 feet, he gets another 2d4.
yep. And he'll try to move further.
That's 3 more.
And it
And that
gets
means it's going to get closer to death.
and as it was trying to like scramble through the spikes that have grown up in this area, it slips and falls and impales its head on one of the spikes.
Yes.
Horrifying.
Nice.
All right, so that one's dead. The remaining ghoul, seeing this happens, climbs onto the body of the dead one in front of it, and then lets out the loudest possible scream that it can, and does not move any further.
Do we roll some kind of saving throw?
Nope.
Okay.
You just know that it screams.
Do you need a ghoulish scream effect?
No, that's okay. All right.
I feel sorry for myself now.
Roderick, it is your turn.
And as always, another arrow, another longbow, another death. Now that is a hit.
Yep.
7. Yeah, yes, he has sight. So
Okay.
that's 7 damage overall. Because it doesn't have any advantage of stealth at all.
I'm just going to delete this one so it's not blocking.
You can get real tricky with it if you wanted to use your action economy, but I mean, it has really no choice but to die at this point.
So, yeah, just the straight 7 damage, I believe, should be.
Like, if you, for next turn, if you want to do, like, full action economy, you can bonus action hide, move over to, like, the corner and bonus action hide, and then you'd gain sneak attack when you attacked from your hiding position.
Yeah, well. Sometimes it's just better to look it straight in the eye and just kill it where it stands.
Yeah.
All right.
He will actually do that because he wonders how Izzle will do on this next spell attack. So it's up to Malik now.
All right. Malik, it is your turn.
All right. Thinking to myself, I for some reason, I don't know why, but I've been pacing myself. And I don't really understand why. I could be moving so much faster right now. And out of character, I will tell you that I remember that I have 2 attacks.
Oh yeah.
Per turn,
Oh, yeah, you
and I've
totally
only been
do.
taking 1. So I will shoot him twice. How does a 20 do?
Yeah, a 20 that definitely will hit.
That's a dirty 20, though. So that's 12 piercing, and I'll fire again. Oh, a natural 1.
Well, the 12 was actually enough.
Oh, good.
You brought it back to life with the 10. The natural affair.
So you kill that one. The last one that you see. But we will remain in initiative.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
scream.
People, when Shadow Mage says that, he always has something up his naked sleeves.
And that spike growth, since we're still in initiative,
Yep.
stays there for 10 minutes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we know. You're very much overfried. You're very, 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 very rare, I think.
I'm just adjusting.
But let's
some
give a big
stuff.
applause for Arvneron to have done all of this. And to have help from Territories for the Beam Dog sponsorship and Peripheral Mike for the Peripheral Media sponsorship, which is very peripheral-tastic.
Okay.
Yeah, that was huge. I came in right at the end, but was he matching donations?
I don't remember the hashtag I said more. No.
Dang.
Damn, $700.
Yep.
That's crazy. Good for him.
I believe Darksaber started off with a $100 donation, and then Peripheral Mike came in with a $100 donation as well, but then one of them dropped a 204 donation, followed by more otherwise, because I was a bit occupied with Watch Dogs 2, because I was trying to stay awake, because I'm on Central European Standard summertime, and it is 10 minutes past 5:30 in the morning.
So there's those ones,
And speaking of, when it comes to time zones, Peripheral Mike, while he was playing TikTok during the Rise of Tiamat campaign, he was the only European there as well. So I am the third European to feature on. Yes, I'm the third European to feature on this channel on the late nights. Well, second, but the first European is Territories, who is on the daytime on the AME. And Mike is on the second because he is was on the Rise of Tiamat and me on this campaign. Yes, you do, Arva.
Is 773 the largest single donation in ArvCon history?
That's a good question, Arvin.
Yes, it is. Wow. That is pretty impressive.
oh, whoops.
Well, we've all upgraded and evolved ever since. Well, as time goes, people upgrade and so on and so on. And since we're talking about donations, if you want to donate, people just type in !donate. And once you have donated, if you want to remain anonymous, then you can just give Arvin a Twitch message of how much you have donated, and then he will keep it privately, I think. I don't know how this goes, given that we are actually doing with another DM. So.
All right, sorry about that, folks. I was dealing with some some other combat-related things, trying to make sure that it all got set up correctly.
It says that while it prepares new enemies for us. Ho ho ho.
Yes. All right. So we left off with Malik killing that one remaining that they could see that had let out this. Oh no. Yes. Yeah, that's correct. He killed that one that had screamed. Was there anything else that was happening on the remainder of Malik's turn?
No, I think that's it. I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. So we will continue on to Grace.
Okay, I believe you said we are still in initiative.
Yes.
So I've seen some ghouls die, but I think my next best move is to smell and listen and look and see if there are any other threats. So I will roll perception. Yeah, 21. What's going on?
All right. You hear kind of the sounds of shuffling, clambering, and very faint in the distance growling and grumbling like that of ghouls coming from roughly this direction. I think that ping went off. It's way
From the
down.
south.
Way down
Oh, yeah,
from
way
the
down.
south.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like we have more to face of these ghoulish creatures. I believe. I can't tell how many more are coming, but there are definitely some. I say to everyone else.
We're still in like tight initiative, right? So we can't have like a small discussion.
Yeah, not more than like a couple sentences.
Okay. Well, then I'd look at Malik. Can you make another one of those spiky things? Right here. I'm starting to scoot over this way.
I could, but then I'd be pretty tapped out after that.
No. Right. I better save it. Okay. And then I'll move even further back.
You're suddenly gonna make one without tapping yourself out to make it like a trap.
I mean, basically as much as we can do to harm them as soon as they burst in, I'm assuming. I don't know if they're coming from like this door or this door, but
I'm gonna guess this door.
yeah. Can I just ready
Over here, I believe.
can I just like keep readying up Eldritch Blast for whatever comes through this door?
I think so.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
shoot them
Okay.
as they come. I'm not
I will-
sure what the range for a hand crossbow is. If it's
I think
closer
it's
than that.
60,
let me
120.
know.
Or it might be 30.
All right, and these are 5-foot or 10-foot squares.
5.
Yeah, 5-foot squares.
5. Oh, okay. So I can go. I can go back here anyway.
Oh, sorry, it's 30, 120. So you can be 30 away. It'll be fine.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I'm going to assume that Isol, that movement that you did would take place on your turn.
Yeah, it
in
would
the
be my
initiative.
turn getting up there and then readying Eldritch Blast for whatever comes through the door.
Okay, so yeah, held action prepared.
Yep.
For okay. All right. Here we go. 2, 3. So those will all basically get to there. Okay. Those ones get there.
Oh, I'm also going to send, I guess, on my turn, if I can revise it, Oh, I don't think Hemingway could get to anyone. Never mind. Don't mind me. It's fine. No shenanigans on my watch.
Oh, I guess technically you can see a couple of them pop up on the map there.
Oh boy.
Those ones get there. Oh, hold on. So that was this one, that one, that one. That's dead. This one is 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, so it only gets
Where did those two
there.
come from?
Oh, they're over there.
Remember, there's the tunnels that we did not want to explore.
Yeah, no, I was looking like down here in the fog of war, and Shadow said, "Oh, they popped up on the map." I'm like, "No, they didn't. What are you talking about?"
All right. We now move to Roderick's turn. You've not seen anything yet, but I will say this: this door is rattling.
Oh, he hears it.
Issa's just like, maybe tap yourself out.
He's gonna go over here and put away his longbow and and we have a donation from Anonymous of $375 to the Damon Runner Cancer Research Foundation.
Hey.
So
And this is an
Wow.
this is an anonymous. It is not an anonymous. It is
someone
like
with the
play-
username Anomionus. So that brings us up to what? An
and
even
no
4,000?
on us.
That's an even 4,000.
Yep. So we have gone $1,500 on over the targets. Arvin,
bad.
I told you 3,000 at the end of the day. I told you. I'm calling you out.
Thank you, Anomionus.
I do like the suspicious looking name. I do love it.
Thank you very much. So that's pretty cool. Shadow
so-
Crew is amassing a quite respectable total here.
Guess we're at
And it's good
4,000.
news for the Damon Runyon Cancer Research Foundation.
Yeah, which this year has a PayPal set up. So
It's
upload to them
treated
as well.
to the crew and the camp. Hey, yeah, thanks for helping us out.
But yeah,
Well,
Roderick's
at least we got a donation. Well, Triffid also donated during ours, technically.
Yeah.
yes.
So, thank you to Triffid and Anomionus for donating
Our
during.
donation during the setup does count towards our group,
Yes.
the Shadow Group, people, Shadow Crew. But yeah, Roderick's gonna stand here and lay away his longbow while he pulls out his daggers. Because the rattling has him a bit caged, and he is actually ready to go on near combat.
Okay. Then we'll move along to Malik.
Are you gonna open the door, Roger?
I thought he was just staying there, just being ready for something to come
Okay.
through the door, because I don't know if he could actually reach the door.
All right. Well, I will. Let's see.
And Arvin has just donated $50 himself, so thank you, Arvin.
Hey! Yay, Arv!
So that means we are at the $425 marker for the duration of this of the stream, and we are now officially at a new record of all time. Well,
Hey.
Yes, of all time, Arvin. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Yes, a new record
Yeah,
for
new
ArvCon.
record.
Which will subjugate from the previous year. Previous year was for the Junior Diabetes Research Foundation in honor of Kilobyte. May he rest in peace. So this is a total new record. So applause to every player who has participated during the campaign, during the ArvCon.
All right, so that interrupted Malik's turn.
Yeah. So sorry.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out whether I should move back or just go open that door.
You're gonna just, as a player to another player, you're gonna open a door with potentially ghouls with paralyze ready to just jump on you. You're not gonna wait.
The door's got to get open somehow.
Yeah, you can let them to get through that bad boy. I mean, who's really? They can bust out a door. It'll take us some time. It'll be great. It's like that tense moment in a zombie movie.
Very much so.
Or
would by looking at the door, would I know that they're about to break it down?
Yes. There are things about to come through that door.
Then I will move back here.
Okay. I was getting real worried. Like Roderick is one thing. I can keep one person up. I can't keep two people up.
Well, he is the max damage dealer, duh.
Yeah, you have the potential of just ending one of them in like one swoop. So
one of them? What do you mean? Every one of them? God damn it! Hello.
You can only attack so many times a turn.
So just holding an action back there. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I would like to ready an arrow as soon as they come through the door. I'm gonna let it go.
Okay.
Does Malik have any explosive long arrows yet? Or
Yep.
Did he?
I still have 4 left.
Is one still a dud?
No, they all work.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I seem to remember that one doesn't work, but maybe try one. I don't know. Now I'm curious.
I thought they all worked.
No, I'm with Hoodie or Isel on this one. Isel definitely did something to one of your arrows.
I don't remember that at all. Okay, well, one of them's dead.
Did I just remind the teacher about homework? Is that what happened here? I'm so sorry.
They do fire damage, and I'm sure at some point we're going to fight something that is susceptible to fire damage. So I've been saving those.
I think it's now. I think now is the time.
All right. Well, we will move on to Grace and find out what she.
Quick question before we go.
Okay.
If I have a held action,
yeah,
my action is to attack.
Yes.
But I get 2 attacks. So do I attack twice or once?
Yeah, so I believe that the way that the wording of those rules basically follows through is that you can hold the action from your turn to then take place on a condition later, like basically as your reaction, which then procs through the action to allow you to take 2 attacks as your action.
Okay. Sweet.
But your held action will come after Isol's held action.
Okay.
Because it should still follow the initiative order in terms of the reactions. I think is how it's supposed to work.
I mean, that sounds right to me. So.
Well, because it would loop again into my turn, it's not going to work like that but yeah, it goes in reactions of initiative. But I'm going to have to rehold the action. It's going to fizzle and I'm going to have to hold it again.
Okay. So, got that sorted. So now we want to find out what Grace wants to do.
Right. Did I hear the ghouls over in this direction?
Yes, sure. Yeah, you would have heard them come down through, like, basically fall through the tunnel.
Okay, and so they probably sound a little closer than the ones I heard way down here.
Yeah.
So I'm going to shift over here and aim my crossbow at this door, ready to hit them when they come through.
Okay.
So I'm holding my action.
Sounds good. All right. Then we will now move along.
Hold an Eldritch Blast. You know, I'm gonna back up. I'll try and get the angle here, just in case, because I see Grace moving over. I'd probably take note of that.
Okay.
And
so
whichever door breaks open first is what I'm shooting at.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna look over at Grace and go, "Why is she pointing at the wrong door?"
I'm doing that, like, that nervous like person with the gun in movies thing where they're just shifting it around with my book. How many of these are there?
Wabam!
Okay.
So that one will actually breach first. So the ghoul comes along and opens the door.
Can I go ahead and shoot at it?
Yes. Yes. Grace's shot will go off first.
So I can shoot at it now.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, 7 will not hit.
Nope. And I'm gonna back up behind this pillar, I guess it is.
Okay.
And then my Eldritch Blast goes off, I'm assuming.
Yes. After Grace is done, then, yeah, Isol's action will go off.
14 and 20, which, if we're going off the previous 12s,
Yep.
I think it.
Those
Okay.
both hit.
The 1 damage on Eldritch Blast just absolutely murders me. Like, what a nightmare. 6 damage.
Okay. So that's -6 on that one. Alright. And now...
And we have another giveaway going for a copy of Sigma Theory, Choices That Matter, and Sun Went Out, and Neurodeck. If you want to enter into the giveaway, just type in exclamation bar A. Just type in open door. One word.
And then the door down here opens outward, and a ghoul peeks through.
Peeks?
Yep. Kind of comes in because then immediately we'll get attacked by Roderick.
Yes.
So make that attack, Roderick.
Oh, okay. Just looking at the turnover, they're like, oh, it's not on me yet. Oh, okay. Would I have to pick one dagger, or could I use both? Because he is dual wielding right now.
Yeah, no, it would be both. It's just that the first one, like your attack with the shocking dagger, will have what is it? Your dexterity modifier on your attack roll, whereas the offhand regular dagger won't have that on the to-hit attack roll.
Oh, I thought it was on damage.
Now you've got me questioning it again.
Yeah, I have to look it up now too. I was like, huh? Oh no.
Weapon.
Oh, so shocking.
Action, 2-weapon fighting. Oh yeah, it's to the damage. Good catch.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was a good catch. Just shotgun rules out. It's fine.
I knew it was on one of those.
So,
Oh, it's good. It's fine.
I just do a damage roll now.
Yep.
Okay.
right.
Nice.
Oh,
that's
and
the-
you will get sneak attack actually on this.
So that's a roll 1d 1 3 d3 yeah 3d6 plus no just
Just
3d6.
flat. Yeah. Nice.
Well,
So that'll be 22 total damage.
yeah. So as
which-
the ghoul peeks through, just stabs it right on the top of the noggin.
Yep. And the electricity from the shocking dagger will kind of like go like bizzed down his skull, and he kind of like shakes and then falls over dead. So
And
nice.
he just pulls it out and
OHKO.
Can you do the full Hitman thing where he drags him out from the doorway, dresses up in the ghoul suit, waits again?
well, yeah. As the ghoul dies, he pulls the dagger out, and if I only had 2 attacks, I would have gone for a longbow arrow right towards this one. But yeah, no.
Oh, and I guess
Has
I
the
should
ghoul seen any of us yet?
have done this.
This one has.
Yeah, 'cause who is that one focusing towards?
Well, it just kind of came through the door, so. All
Okay,
right.
for his bonus, for his.
Oh, you don't get any of that on your held reaction.
Yeah, I
stuff.
just want the cutting action. I just want to try and dash.
Oh no! When
No, you don't get that either.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't get anything on a held action. You can do it on your next turn though, which is coming up right after the next 2 move.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
so you
just
can't-
get your action. That's it.
Yeah, not even the
Ah.
move actually. So you should still be there.
Yeah.
All right. So now
Damn shame.
this ghoul.
That's the cost of holding an action.
Comes,
It's a little extreme.
comes through the door. So I don't think anyone else has held actions that would proc on that one. This one coming through the
I
door.
don't believe so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just that far. Okay. And then this gets to about here. But that door
Oh.
closed behind the
not.
last ghoul. But any of you that were eagle-eyed before the door shut would have seen that there were more ghouls in that room. So now we move on to Roderick.
I'm thinking maybe a nice long rest after this.
Right back to me. The doors were open here, right?
Pardon me?
Doors here are open now.
Like, so that first ghoul basically just kind of like opened the door enough for it to like get in, but it didn't leave the door open. It closed behind it.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's gonna put away the daggers and pull out this longbow and go for a shot at this one.
Okay.
Nice. Ooh, very nice.
All right. So there will be no sneak attack on this one. So it's just the 11 damage
Come on.
on the top one.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? Movement, etc.
Well, movement he would have gone. How many feet could he go? How many feet could he go before? How far can he go?
The ghoul?
No, Roderick.
Oh, 30 feet.
Oh, okay, and he goes behind this pillar. and he stays there.
You can bonus action hide.
Yeah, it's what it does. Hides right there.
Okay.
They will have optimum cover towards this school, which he shot. And in case any of them comes through here, he'll have a shot towards them. The kill zone of Roderick Reheron.
For that, please give me a stealth check.
Alrighty. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
There's those monster numbers.
Come on.
So
Were there any doubts?
you are definitely hidden.
Plus 10 to stealth, right?
Plus 9, I
8.
think.
Dang.
8 it says on there.
Yep.
Oh, eight still redonkulous.
Yeah.
All right, Malik, you're up.
All right. Which one of these guys has been hit already?
This one.
The top one.
Oh, top one, that one.
Yeah.
Top one.
Pardon me.
All right, I'm gonna take 2 shots at him.
Nice.
So
Oh,
a
yeah.
20 and a
Nice.
27 hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's the way to do it.
I'm feeling the good rolls now.
Right?
Now it's all coming together.
That'd be 19 points.
All right. So that one also will fall over and is no longer posing any problems as it is properly dead.
And I will. Sorry, I'm keeping track of my arrows. I will stay right there.
Okay. All right. Then we'll move along to Grace.
Okay, I will move just a little bit to get a better angle, and I'll just try that crossbow again. If at some point I have to move into melee, I will, but I don't. I'm happy to just keep plinking at them with my crossbow for the time being.
I will
need the practice, obviously.
actually. I will give you the advantage on that
So I
one.
rolled a 7, which does not hit.
So actually, I was saying I'll give you the advantage on that one because you moved out from behind the pillar.
This is like when Salsig is a ranger. Graces right now is like a rogue bard.
So, Grace, that actually will be a hit, since I'm giving you the advantage on it. So, you can do the damage.
I wouldn't be
Alright.
surprised if her loot one day becomes a secret compartment full of darts.
Okay, so 5 damage.
Right. And I'll just edge back to the corner again.
Okay,
Oh, it's on 12. Why is there a different one? What have you done?
what?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm not. What have you done? I see one on 12 initiative. What
Oh.
did you do? What is this?
Just you wait.
You can't keep this hidden. Roll 20 shows everything.
Unfortunately. Yeah, but yeah.
Is that ghost lady? No, it's another ghoul.
No,
Okay.
It,
I got real scared.
it does have a ghoul icon, but
Hmm.
you won't be able to tell anything about what it's doing, or not
Alright.
or not doing. Isol, you're up.
How do I deal with shenanigans now? All right, yeah, Eldritch Blast is the one I can see. Because it is the sole move I have right now to not burn myself out. Also, Isol is scared and hiding behind his book.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
So those are both hits.
A double-digit amount of damage. You know what? I'm good. I can retire from Eldritch Blast as far as I'm concerned. I've made it.
So 12 damage on this one over on the right. Alright, it's starting to look a little rough for wear. It has some undead flesh that's kind of starting to slough off.
I'll back.
Pretty gross looking.
Yeah, he will like peek out from around the book and then immediately put the book back over his face.
Okay. So this ghoul throws open the doors, steps through, takes a look around, and then just basically charges and hurls its whole body just right at Roderick.
Does he see him?
Yeah.
With the 24 stealth?
Oh.
Ah.
Well, he comes in and he looks around, and from that vantage point, he does see him.
Yeah, no, that's fair. He's just kind of standing there. Listen, all right, I'm going to try and mechanics Roderick alive. That's fine. You have to respect the hustle.
This one specifically stopped, looked, saw something over there, and decided to just, like, fling itself at whatever was there.
I love the idea that Roderick is being super sneaky behind this pillar, but the moment you just see him, like, you just look like, oh, there he is. Okay.
Just you wait.
But it hits the pillar instead.
Yes, it's happening. Oh, we're here.
Oh,
Okay,
man,
great.
and
It's all coming together.
It takes its own 1d4 damage. That didn't go how I expected.
You really wanted to paralyze Roderick over there in the corner. I see your game.
And all the while the ghoul has been doing his thing, Roderick has just been meditating.
Oh, that's why he couldn't hit. Roderick was like full, almost tranced.
Yep. Full
Killing
force
ultimate
field
zen.
mode and just go.
And another ghoul comes through and gets up to about there, but halts its progress about there. And this one will move over to about here. And then we have the one that is injured. Basically is able to use all of its movement to get right up in front of Malik. And then it will...
They sure love their elves.
Lash out with its claws that have the toxin underneath them.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, with a 21 to hit.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
That does hit.
Remember your inspiration. Or wait, no.
Nope, I already used it.
Can I do cutting words? Dad, can I do cutting words, or is it too late?
Cutting words.
Which would be my reaction.
Let me just... Yes, I will allow you to do that.
Awesome. Okay, so I can use my reaction to expend one of my uses of Bardic Inspiration, which I have one left.
Oh, you should have saved it.
Roll a die and subtract the number rolled from the creature's roll. So I'll roll a d8 and we'll see what happens. There we go.
Oh no. Oh no.
So it reduces the 21 to a 20. Oh!
I feel worse that you
I
used your
tried.
last one.
Sorry.
So, unfortunately, I think reducing a 21 down to a 20 is still a hit on Malik.
Yes, it is, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. So that will be 7 slashing damage.
All right.
What's the save?
Is there more damage?
So here, I'm going to read this to you. It says, if the target is a creature other than an elf or undead, it must succeed on a DC or on a Constitution saving throw or be paralyzed. So Malik is an elf.
Oh my god, yes!
So-
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Because I only have one spell slot, and I think I'm the only one with lesser restoration. So this was going to be a nightmare if this started happening.
You are immune to the paralyzing effects of the ghoul.
That was terrifying.
That means
Didn't get out
that
of hand real
Jokunas is
quick.
also immune. I mean, Roderick. I would have said the other bastard.
So you got lucky.
Wow.
Can I look down at the wound where he slashed me and then look back up at him with a great big smile?
Nice. Yeah, okay.
A little bit of blood trickling down the side of the mouth.
That's not a knife. Now this. This is a knife. Ah,
All
oh
right.
boy.
Then we'll move along
Ay.
to Roderick. Roderick, it is your turn. You have a ghoul that tried to throw itself at you, but accidentally hit its head on the pillar beside you.
Well, we all know what's going to happen there, folks.
Is, I guess, game question.
Yeah.
Mechanically, is Roderick a human or an elf?
Mechanically
An elf.
speaking, he's still a dark elf, a drow elf.
Yes. Oh, great. Okay. So I just don't have to get hurt, and then I can save Grace. It's beautiful. This all works out. I only have the one spell left.
Yeah. For anything that's like race specific like that, he will still count as an elf. But
Excellent.
like, as far as anything else goes, appearance wise, basically, he looks like human.
Perfect.
All right. So that will be
Nice.
Yeah.
14 damage.
And no sneak.
No sneak. Sorry.
I
But
just,
No, he snuck up on you. Are you kidding me?
yeah. But you can make your second attack with your other dagger.
yes, please.
Ooh,
Ho, ho,
nice.
ho.
Dang.
It's dead, folks. Come on.
So
It would be
but this
minus-
but this will not have the +5 dex on it, so it's just a 2.
Oh. I may have to ditch the goddamn dagger. Ugh.
Hey, two's
Offhand-
better than none.
Offhand is good if you have nothing else to do with your bonus action.
Yep.
I mean, really.
I still got the scimitar.
Oh, that's finesse. That'll work. Yeah, I'm not sure if it counts as light, though. I think it needs to be light to do an offhand.
All right. So that ghoul will still technically be among us for now. It is not quite enough damage to kill it. But Roderick, you are able to, what is that? Bonus action disengage and then move if you wish.
He technically used his bonus action to attack with the offhand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah,
that.
it's action
how
and
that
bonus
works.
action is for the 2-weapon fighting.
bonus action. Right. Okay.
And he just wants the bastard dead now.
All right.
Because we have
So
big trouble upstairs.
I guess you could still try to move, but you would risk an opportunity attack.
Nah, he's just gonna stay there.
Okay. Malik.
I mean, he is immune, so.
All right, I am going to put away. I'm going to sling my bow over my shoulder and pull out the scimitar. Does a 23 hit?
Yes.
All right.
23 is pretty good.
8 damage, and I will use my second attack again. Does a 20 hit?
Well,
Yes.
the 8 was actually enough to kill it.
Oh, all right.
So, you lop its head off.
So I'll lop his head off, and with my second attack, I'll stab him as he goes down.
Nice.
You don't want to T-ball the head at one of the other ghouls for damage?
Right?
Roll head damage.
I'm gonna just grab him with the sword. I'm gonna just grab him with the scimitar and just go, shoo! Hey, good.
All right. So you killed the ghoul in front of you. So, do you wish to move?
Yep. I'm gonna run up on this guy.
Okay. Yeah. So actually, if you want to apply that second attack to that one instead, because that is technically something you can do, is you can attack one, and like if it's dealt with, then move, and then use the second part of your attack. So.
Really?
Yep.
Can I stick with that 20, or do
Yep.
you want me to roll again?
Nope.
Because I can roll again if you want.
I mean,
Take the 20.
I'll take that 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
11 points of damage.
Very nice.
It crumbles into dust. Oh, we won. Oh no, how terrible. No? Okay, that's fair.
That is actually like I've seen that tweet from Jeremy Crawford, who is like one of the main mechanics designers of 5e, saying that like if you get 2 attacks with your attack action, you can use the first one, use your movement, and then use the second one.
Well, thank you, Jeremy Crawford.
I guess you can mechanically explain it as like carrying momentum with you. So I don't see how it doesn't make any sense.
All right, but then that is it for your turn.
Yeah, that is it.
Okay. Grace.
All right. Well, I'm gonna run down here and try to shoot the one that is attacking Roderick. Let's see if I do any better with the.
Just don't shoot me.
I don't think that'll happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'll
Hey.
let you.
Critical hit.
That's a
nat
22.
20.
It goes through its head and hits
Pretty
Roderick.
sure
Oh.
that hits.
So
Now, how did I do 12 points of damage with a crossbow? I thought it was, no.
so that'll
I'm happy
be
to take it, but I don't
Wouldn't it
really
be
understand this damage system.
14.
yeah, so
8
that's
plus 4 is 12.
well, but we're changing the 4 to a 6 because of the critical hit.
Yeah, it's the
Oh,
max
okay,
damage
okay.
die.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Max damage
All
plus a
right.
roll.
That's why I was able to hit it so hard. Okay. Well, good.
So that is 14 damage.
And it is dead.
Yeah, it is.
Yay.
Excellent.
It's a gone ghoul.
Next bastard.
Gone ghoul.
Begone, foul feet.
So that was movement and attack for Grace. So
Gracious as ever. who has kindly now provided Roderick with a refreshing breeze of clean air.
Where's this one?
Yeah, what's going on with that 12?
Uh-huh.
Die.
Yeah. Not your ordinary ghoul.
I'll just Eldritch Blast the one in front of Malik. To try and not draw the attention of the ghoul that is not currently occupied.
Okay.
Boop, boop.
Nice.
Oh, man. These are... Oh my god, it's happening! 17 damage.
Nice.
All right, so you lay
like
waste.
The golden chains whip out. I'm not looking. I just kind of look. You hear from like muffled behind the book. Did I do it? Is it good?
Now, was that the ghoul with the 12 initiative or one of the others?
That was
No,
one
I
of
think
the
it's-
others. Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. You're not moving or anything. You just
No, I'm gonna stay in this corner.
okay.
It's a safe corner for me.
So this ghoul that's left just kind of wildly looks around, decides that its best choice of target is just the thing closest to it that it can see, and it comes up to Malik, and will try to bite him on the arm
Oh,
with a
no.
critical hit.
Oh no!
Oh shit. All right.
So that will be 10 plus 2 plus max 2d6. Or no. I see. Okay, 22 piercing damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
those are good damage rolls too. Wow, that's dang.
No special effect from this though. Just a bite.
Oh, good.
A very strong bite.
No paralysis then. Did you say 16 damage?
It was 22.
No, it's 22.
Yeah. That's pretty. So you're down 29. Okay. I have healing on deck. I can pump you. I think I have full healing too.
I'm fine.
You're down 29 points of damage. In no way is that fine. Is that like you're holding a thumbs up and your arm's like almost half detached?
Yeah, right.
Okay, so Roderick, it is your turn.
So he pulls out the longbow and goes for a shot towards this little dude.
Did the cameras freeze? Not on my end.
Hmm?
Let me check the... Looks fine
Oh.
on the
Nope,
stream
no.
to me. Maybe
Yep,
people
still
just
moving
weren't...
on stream for me.
Maybe people just weren't moving very much.
We are still here.
Did I drop frames? I haven't dropped any frames.
So does mommy. Can you see me?
Alright.
I definitely see Echo wiggling around on the camera.
Roderick is. We don't need PC issues here. No. Anyway. Okay. Another shot with the longbow.
Nice. 26.
Was there any doubt?
This you should get sneak attack for though.
Yes. So 15 total damage.
And if wounded in a specific area, then possibly make the ghoul dangle around a little bit to give the Malik a chance to do the. Maybe. I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, it is. It at least looks injured. I'll say that much.
All ghouls look injured. Alive or dead. Or dead.
Yeah. But it is still in fighting condition.
You mean in cannibal condition?
Yeah. Okay. Had you want?
Roderick,
Oh,
Roderick will actually just remain there.
yeah. Did you want to do the bonus action hide again?
Nah, there isn't anything to do really.
Okay. Well, then we'll move along to Malik.
All right. I'm gonna look at this ghoul that's chomped onto my arm, and I'm gonna take a whack at him with my scimitar. Ooh, and I'm gonna miss him.
Because your
That
arm's
hurt.
falling off.
And I'll try for my second attack, 11. Oh, he's too close. It's like when you have a baseball bat. Like, they gotta be a certain, or you can't, you
Yeah.
know?
He's just so much like right up in your space, and the pain of being bitten on your arm is enough of a distraction that neither of your blows are able to land a good hit. So. All right.
Yeah, that's all I got. I don't want to waste a hunter's mark on him because he's gonna die.
Yeah.
But then you can move it.
Yeah, but he's the last one left, isn't he?
Yeah, your character would know that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because I don't see this guy down here. I'm not paying attention to that.
Nope.
So.
All right. Grace.
All right, seeing that Malak is being attacked, I will run up behind this zombie, dropping my crossbow, drawing my rapier, which I'm really much better with in melee. And let's see how the old rapier of stinging does. Just
That's
a
gonna
12.
hit.
How
Yep.
disappointing. Is it good enough?
Yes, that is a hit.
Okay. Well, that's not bad. 13 points.
That is good to kill it.
Nice.
Yes. Ghoul interrupted.
Okay. Was there actually, before I move on then, was there anything else you had wanted to do with your turn that you think would be relevant?
I will once again do perception and see what else I hear shuffling towards us or otherwise moving around or anything.
Yeah, so you will know that there is another ghoul, the last one that you can kind of, the last of the noise that you think, like, having been from all of the combat, is this ghoul that's about to come right up through the door. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30, again it gets right there. And
There's always another ghoul.
5, 10. So, Grace and Malik, please both make Constitution saving throws.
Ooh.
Oh.
Sorry, saving throws
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
for all of us.
Just
Nope,
Grace and
just
Malik.
me and you.
Okay. Where is? Go.
18, nice.
That's an 18.
18,
hopefully
19. I like
Good
those
enough.
odds.
All right. So you are both able to save against the effects that this ghoul has the most wretched stench of any of the ghouls so far. It is absolutely horrific, and its undead flesh is like the most like decaying and rotting mess of any of them, and it's quite horrifying to look at. But you do not suffer any ill effects from being within the 10-foot range of it.
I'll give him a dirty look and spit a little blood out towards him.
But it did not have enough movement to actually be able to get in range to do anything. So, we will then go to Isol.
I've just been holding the book up, and chains have been shooting out of it. And now chains have been gathering kind of a giant ball in front of it, and then I cast Guiding Bolt at him. Because I assume after this, we'll probably take a rest. Or I'll talk everyone into it. We'll see how it goes. Where are you? Guiding Bolt.
Oh,
And then I'm
critical
gonna...
miss.
It's a 1. I can't even add...
No.
I was going to add inspiration, too. Oh, my God. What is that nonsense? Fair enough. Okay. So I'm not even going to add inspiration to it. Because I can't touch it. Because it's just bad. The ball of chains, like, just kind of slumps down like spaghetti. And then
Well, you should have a
evaporates.
bardic inspiration left.
Yeah, but you can't even use it on the nat 1. It just fails.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I was like, I'm going to roll bad. I roll bad on every single guiding bolt. So I have the inspiration. So this is great. It'll probably hit. The one number I can't roll. Okay. So then I'll reach out and heal Malik for 3d6 with my bonus action.
Is that 60-foot range?
I'll move up. That's fair. 8. Oh, man. It's, rolling ones everywhere. Maybe the arm reattaches itself and you could finally hit with your weapon, though. So, here's
Fine,
hoping.
I'm over half.
Can I just make a perception check to see how bad Malik actually...
Some art protector.
The 3d6 is Warlock, the Celestial Warlock stuff.
Warlock?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
got it.
Healing Light.
Healing light. Okay. I was trying to figure out which feature that was coming from. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's how I'm the healer.
Yeah.
Currently.
Okay. All right. Then we'll come to Roderick.
Who again goes for a longbow.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. 17 will hit.
With potential sneak attack.
It's not in 5 feet of anyone.
Nope.
And you weren't hidden.
Yeah. That's specifically why I asked you last time if you wanted to hide.
7.
7 damage. Okay.
And considering he has the bonus action now, he will hide.
Okay. I'm assuming you want to move
Go
kind of behind the pillar
here.
then? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, give me that stealth check. Oh yeah. He's a hidey boy.
Melds into stone.
Yes.
Malik.
All right, I'm gonna move up right here, and I'm gonna take a swing at him. Does
I
a
fixed your arm.
Does a 26 hit?
Yeah, 26 hits.
All
This
right.
this is all me. This is not Malik anymore. This is
8, and I'm also gonna dump Colossus Slayer into for a 7 more.
nice.
Sweet.
Okay.
How's he looking?
15 damage. Okay. He's still kicking.
All right, I'll take my second attack. How does an 11 do?
11 does not hit.
Ducked under my swing.
Okay, but that one was all Malik. That was not me. That was. I could only knit it part way back, so I mean, what are you gonna do?
Alright. Actually, I missed something. When you started your turn within the 10-foot range of it, I need another Constitution saving throw.
Oh, no
That's
problem.
on every turn. Oh,
He
gross.
smells real bad. Con save. Critical fail.
Ouch.
Alright. So, that would be applicable as 2 poison damage.
2 poison damage. All right.
Okay. All right. Okay.
And now that I'm poisoned, I have disadvantage on everything, right?
Yeah.
Wait,
Does
he gain poison?
Sorry, no, not poisoned as a condition. Just
Okay.
poison
Okay.
damage.
Because I was like, I
Okay,
can't
just
heal him.
poison damage. Yeah.
Malik, look, suck it up, don't you?
Okay.
It's pretty sad when the ranger is the tank of the party.
We did not make a strength crew. We made
No,
a stealthy,
absolutely.
get in, get out, do a lot of damage crew.
Yeah. Yeah, a stealthy ranged crew.
Yeah.
Alright, so I assume that's it for your turn then, Malik?
Yep, and I'm gonna stay right there.
Okay. Grace, it is your turn. So, starting the turn within the 10 feet is that Constitution saving throw, please.
So what does that mean? Do I need to do something, or can I just move or act?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, that's the immediate start of turn, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you? There you are.
Oh no.
I am going to use my luck and re-roll that.
Ooh.
Busting out the luck.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh no.
You want to spend all
What
3
happens
here?
now?
I don't think you can do multiple lucks on one roll.
Yeah.
I think rules is written you can't,
I
but
don't
most people
think
just
that's
let you
allowed.
go for it.
I do not think that is how luck works. So what happens? What's the effect?
2 poison damage.
Okay.
After that first round of phenomenal rolls, the game was like, you're gonna have to take some damage. I can't.
And
Okay.
now,
And now I can do stuff?
yes.
Okay, so for the first time ever, I am going to employ Counter Charm, which gives me and any friendly creatures within 30 feet advantage on saving throws against being frightened or charmed. So I'm going to do that by singing "To all the ghouls I've slain." To all the ghouls I've left behind, I hope you do not mind. I do not like your kind, and how you eat people's remains. So everybody
love
gets
it.
advantage now on their saving throws against being frightened or disgusted or whatever by this creature. I don't think it'll do anything against poison, though.
Okay.
And I guess just to help Malak, I will come over here and make myself an alternative target for the thing. And that's me.
All right. Okay, thank you. So it is now the ghoul's turn. And it will turn its attention to Grace, who's just strolled into its nearby space,
Aha.
and lash out with its claws.
Well, I did. Yep.
The main problem is we needed lesser restoration. Oh, I think I can cast as a ritual at least, so we don't have to wait the 2 hours for a short rest.
With a
If it is attacking me, I would like to use cutting words as a reaction again.
okay, sure.
Okay.
It is a 17. So, and then you will cutting words.
Do you want to use the it's subtract a bardic inspiration from him, so subtract d8 from his attack roll.
Okay. So can you give me the D8, please?
Oh wait, no. I already used my bardic inspiration for cutting words once. Sorry. Never mind. Okay, so if necessarily, I will use my second luck roll to
Ooh,
if
nice.
he rolls well, I'll use my second luck roll to disadvantage him.
Attack is made against you. Roll a d20 and then choose whether the attack uses the attacker's roll or yours.
Right, so you want me to just roll a d20?
Yeah.
Can do. Okay, first I have to find that. Scroll. There we go.
Hi, Coven. Wrap up
Sorry,
will
I was going to
probably
roll, but it's going to be faster just to type.
wrap up will probably be in. Well, I imagine we will probably be wrapping up in about 15 or 20 minutes. And then I think Arv maybe said, I'm not sure if he's doing final wrap up or not. So if Arv is in the chat and can say and clarify that for me. Okay, so just me doing wrap up. Okay.
I guess it's up to us then.
Alright, well, since I rolled a 16, I will choose to use the ghoul's attack roll against me instead, because a 16 would hit me, and I don't know what the ghoul rolled. So, whatever the ghoul rolled is what the ghoul rolled.
Yeah, let me see here.
As long as it wasn't a nat 20.
Can you imagine forcing a nat 20 on yourself?
I know, right?
I want this. I want to feel the pain.
So the ghoul's modifier is a +4. So it had actually rolled a 13 +4 to get a 17. So the alternative would be 16 +4 for a 20. So the 17 is lower, but I
Okay.
think The 17 would
That's
still hit?
gonna hit. Yep.
Okay. Alright. That will be 5 slashing damage. And then make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
So a
Okay,
9.
so far these poison things have just been a little extra damage and not actually incapacitating. So
Well, so
I'm not gonna do luck again. I'll just
well-
live with that.
This one is going to be, though.
yeah. So this is the effects from the claws. So this would be the paralyzing thing. So you may want to use that luck.
I will do it.
Well, before that happens, I do have Lesser Restoration that can take off Paralyze, but I have to cast it as a ritual. So, but that's a freebie. And after this fight, after this one singular goal we have left, I don't think we have anything else. So you may not have to, because we have more fights today, most likely. So you may not have to use that luck point yet. This is my pitch. But it may be dangerous in the combat. It's I don't know.
I think my luck would try to kick in, regardless of if that. I mean, I don't know, but I just kind of feel like that would happen.
I don't remember what the paralyzed condition does exactly, but it can't be good.
14 good enough?
Yeah, 14 is good enough.
Okay. Alright, so that's a total of how many hit points? There was the 5 and what?
And now that's it. It's just the 5.
Okay. Alright.
Okay. We will then move along to Isel.
Eldritch Blast. I got one trick. Well, I occasionally have other tricks, but I have this one. Where are you? Oh, the 11 doesn't hit. 6 damage.
Okay.
And then no, it's fine. Probably nothing else.
Alright, so then I guess we'll move along to Roderick. The Heidi boy.
Do I have the chance to do a dash towards towards the ghoul and do a surprise attack on him?
I mean, you can. He's within normal movement and getting up to him, and he's like being beset by your companions. So it's yeah. I mean, you can basically just walk up to him and attack him, and it'll proc sneak attack.
Then I will do that with my 2 daggers. If
Okay.
that's okay.
Yep.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Oh,
And we'll...
but when you cross into the 10 feet, you need to make the Constitution saving throw.
Only 2 poison damage. That's at
I'll
least
do that
whatever.
first.
10 is technically enough. Greater than or equal to.
And then the shocking dagger.
Oh, we know a 13 hits though.
Yep.
Yep.
So shocking dagger damage
Already 14.
and sneak attack damage.
Oh yeah. Almost was gonna press the dagger.
That's
13.
14 plus 13 is 27 points of damage.
And that is enough. to drop it to the floor.
And die.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
I'll look at Roderick and go, mean ghouls.
And Roderick will just turn towards Malik and go, another one bites the dust. And as he says that, just sheathes daggers. Like a pro.
I'm trying to think of Mean Girls quotes now, and when I started trying to think of them, they all evaporated from my brain. So
Yeah,
I
me too.
apologize for not having follow-ups.
I got my own stuff, so I don't give a shit what others look at. So
Took me forever to think of another movie because there was Gone Girl, Girl Interrupted, and then I was like, what is another movie with girl in the title? That was the only one I could come up with.
I think there's also Girl on the Train, Girl next to it, it's Girl and Train.
Yeah.
There's
Girl on the Train, yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're right. Oh, there's girl with the dragon tattoo.
You really have to work hard for that one. Does this ghoul have a dragon tattoo?
And that is the end of combat.
everyone all right?
So, are we out of initiative now?
Yes.
Yes.
Woo!
But my oh my, it smells in here.
Well, that was a lot. Maybe, we take...
I guess first order of business is healing Malak. You're down a lot, right?
I'm gonna suggest that we find somewhere safe to maybe rest for 1 to 2 hours, and then continue.
Why don't we take a little rest for a little while? You know, keep
I
your spells.
absolutely want a short rest. I wouldn't mind leaving, going outside and taking a long rest, but absolutely a short rest is indicated.
We can go outside and set up a camp over here, because it doesn't look like it looks like there's no secret passageway on that side. I'd be too scared to short rest anywhere in here, especially since there's stuff upstairs.
Well,
Oh
at
no,
least let us
we are not
just-
going up the stairs. No. Not right now.
Wise decision.
Let's at least find out if we can lock the doors before we do. Rest up a little bit.
Yeah, Easel will start. All these doors were open on the way in, correct? So,
Sorry.
We opened up. We opened them up as we went along. Yes.
Yeah. So Malik had unbarred the main doors there, yeah, so you're able to get through those. The one thing would be that the portcullis has lowered itself.
got it.
Because
Well,
basically it had been that with two of you working together, you managed to raise it up about 5 feet to get the other two under it, and then after that happened, it kind of fell back down.
This could have been an immovable rod thing, huh?
Oh,
You could do that now.
Yeah, I guess we got time.
Yeah, I mean we can go around.
Do Roderick and Malik want to do the portcullis again, and then Grace and I can stand out there with the movable rod and just lock it in place.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. I'll go over. I'll give you the immovable rod.
I'll get ready.
Move over to here.
I keep doing this thing where I'm jumping up and then clicking the button and hanging off of it.
Okay. Maybe I should rewind just a moment. Had anyone wanted to inspect the extra smelly ghoul after it had been defeated?
Before we leave, I want to go around and pick up my crossbow bolts, and I guess can Isel just do a pulse of his crown of greed and make sure none of these ex-dwarves, now ghouls, had any good stuff on them.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Okay. So...
Isel wouldn't touch the smelly one though, because it's gross and icky, and he doesn't want to do that.
Well, here's the thing.
Oh no.
The extra smelly one has a ring on it that has both some tiny little gemstones in it around a signet. So the Crown of Greed would show the gemstones and like this gold ring that it has on its rotting hand.
I start walking over. I pulse it like 20 feet away from this disgusting smelling thing, and then I look at it and I use detect magic, and then I sigh and I start walking up to it, and then I get within like 5 feet with the book out, trying to like push the ring off the finger, and then I start gagging, and I take 5 feet away, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. And I turn back and immediately start vomiting, and then I as soon as I stop, I'm like, there's a ring on the finger. I can't it's super gross.
Roderick
I'll
says
grab it
nothing.
off. I'll go over and I'll grab it off his finger.
I feel like you would go over and just chop the hand off and then
Yeah,
toss it at me.
Uh-huh.
Well, I won't toss it at him, but yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll chop the one finger off and pull it out like the opposite way so it comes off easier.
I can inspect that outside. Oh, I'm going to go. I'm leaving. I'll walk outside.
Okay. So that's now dealt with. So now it is the plan for the immovable rod on the portcullis.
So
Yeah,
now
but
we're leaving and resting, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go outside somewhere safe.
All right. So yeah, Malik and Roderick, give me those athletics checks, please.
Oh, can't wait. That's a big old 10.
Ooh, nice. Exactly average.
Oh, nice.
So here's a question: can I help them by? Can I like inspire advantage? Not that it's gonna matter on any of these, by like sticking the immovable rod, even if it gets like an inch off the ground, and like locking it there.
Yes, I will allow that. So
Okay,
basically,
great.
like, they're able to, like, start moving it up a little bit. They kind of get it, like, a foot off the ground, and then you're able to sneak in the immovable rod.
Okay, that's basically what we're gonna do.
And then the immovable rod can take over.
Right, brace it with something.
We can inch by inch this to at least 5 feet up, so we can duck under.
Okay, yep. That works.
Well, now I'm just curious to see. So that would be probably 5 feet. That would be another 5 feet. Okay, so that was 15. Yeah. Okay. So it takes us 3 more tries before we actually get it up high enough to.
The glamour of an adventurer's life.
Each time you guys crank, I'm like, just a little bit more. And then
I'm
before
over
we
there
go.
going, oh, this bastard.
It's like you're trying to parallel park and someone behind you is just like, you got like 5 inches back here. You just keep, come on. Yeah, I'll just keep encouraging you guys.
Have you seen the video of the lady that tries to parallel park and she's having just an awful, terrible time?
Oh,
And
yeah.
this woman walks up and like helps her and then gets in the car behind her and drives away.
That was great.
That's a good one.
That's
That's what Isel is doing right now.
Well, feel free to link in the chat. Come on. I mean,
Yeah, and I would actually wait to before, just to make sure that they both got back to the portcullis safely before leaving.
Yep. So then they can come back around to the portcullis. Then you all go under, and then you take the immovable rod. Is that?
Why would we do? We're gonna have to get back underneath that bad boy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back in, so we're
So
gonna leave the
so-
immovable
right.
rod
So
right
you're gonna
there.
leave the immovable rod.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess that makes
Yep.
sense.
It's when we go back under, we'll take it with us again. So
Right, when we go back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to make camp. I guess I'm a little worried about those spiders coming out after us, so I guess we should keep watch. Well, we should do that anyway, as a matter of course. But
Roderick
yeah.
would like to fuck wash.
those, if I just
didn't
glance
catch
into
that.
those arrow slits, right? Those bad boys aren't magical up there, right?
No, they didn't seem
no.
that way.
No. Okay.
And there are chimneys and things. The spiders could get out if they wanted to. So, but even beyond that, you know, there's whatever else is in the wilderness out here. So we should keep watch.
Yeah, we could
But-
we could just take it right here, and if something starts coming out the door, we could just grab the immovable rod. And if someone fires on us with the ballista,
Okay.
well then we've made terrible mistakes and shouldn't be adventuring.
We deserve what we get.
We've checked all the angles, we've crossed all the T's. Nothing should happen, but if it does, maybe we need to think this whole career path.
Okay.
We didn't know the spiders were gonna come down and use the ballista. Yeah, well, you get what you fucking deserve.
Listen, if that happens, that's rad, and I am about it. But I don't want to die that way. But like, also, that's pretty rad. So I don't know.
I'm just gonna
Right.
make
At least
a
I'm pretty sure
roll.
the ghost won't come
You're gonna
out
make a roll?
after us.
Oh no. If we see the ghost start to appear from this door, we all just run the other direction. We can outrun a ghost, right? That's fun.
Yes. Right. Right.
I'll start flying. Slowest one loses.
I would be fine with running at that point. Question though, are we going for just a short rest or a long rest?
We should do a short rest first, and try
Sure.
to like dip back
Okay.
in.
All right, and I will perform a song of rest before we all take our rest. So we can all take a hit die and add that, and then I guess we can heal up whatever else. Malik is in bad shape, right?
No, I'm
I'm
fine.
down 9.
You keep saying you're fine.
I thought you had lost like half your hit points.
I'm
Didn't
down
you
0.
lose 22 hit points or something?
I look.
Roll hit dice. Stop this.
I
Don't
have
worry, I'm going to.
I don't believe you.
My character sheet is not letting me roll a hit. Oh no, there it is. Okay.
I have consulted the gods of the dice, and they say that you have an uneventful long rest.
Yes. A long rest or short rest?
We're doing a short rest.
Oh,
right?
a short rest. Well, whatever length of rest you wish to take, it will be uneventful.
Short rest and song
Perfect.
of rest.
Perfect. Give me them spells back.
Right, so that's 5 hit points for every. Or no, that's my hit die. Everyone else rolls their own hit die.
Because these ballista are here, I'm just expecting a trap every single time we go near this hallway. So that's just how my brain is going to work on this. I'm surprised you haven't done it yet, Shadowed. I'm terrified.
And so since you had originally traveled through the night and arrived at Axholm in like the middle of the night, basically, after all of the stuff inside and now the short rest, it is now basically like morning, like bright and sunny out. That's it.
Isel looks up from his book and he's like, I think I have an idea how to deal with that ghost. Malik, you go up there and you get it to follow you, and then we'll man the ballista, and you run outside, and it's probably weak to sunlight because it's a ghost, right? And then we'll shoot it with the ballista because, you know, it's a ghost. It'll probably take giant arrow damage. And then we'll win. How does that sound?
Are we going
So,
on?
have you been drinking?
Hazel, I have to say,
It's a great plan.
I thought we were wrapping here.
you've come up with some really, really dumb plans before, but this one is genius.
Right? I know. I just came up with it too. Can you imagine? Listen, it takes care of all of the right things. We have a kill box. We have a tunnel to funnel this magical creature that's probably weak to sunlight to. I'm just saying, this is pretty smart.
I mean, it makes perfect sense to me.
Operation Sundowner. I don't know what. I had nothing to.
Operation Ghost Arrow.
Operation Sun Killer.
Ghost Arrow.
Ghost Arrow? I'm on board with Ghost Arrow, Roderick. That sounds great.
How about Operation No HP?
Well, you shouldn't be. I mean, we're resting right now, so you should be fine, right? Look, your arm's even not dangling off anymore.
And we can find out how these plans go next time. Which
I wanted that tiny bit of interaction.
What
at the
a
end. Sorry.
session. Good lord.
that was a lot of combat.
That was a lot of combat.
Well, it was actually the best combat that we have so far.
It was 10 ghouls.
And one room. Well, two rooms, but we were in one room the whole time.
I would imagine that fight is a lot more difficult for a party that's not entirely ranged.
And also half elves. Like,
Yeah, right.
And also
moment-
one who decides to take this quest earlier.
oh, yeah, we
Yeah,
could have
right?
taken this at level, what, 4?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we would have been dead.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, this is a
would've
kill
been
quest.
tough. Yeah, because don't forget, we still have all these rooms that we haven't explored down here,
Yeah.
and then we got all the shit upstairs going on.
And
That thing hit you for 22 damage. That would have been all of my health, like 2 levels ago.
the quest is secure Axholm. Like,
Yeah.
make sure that there is no danger.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, speaking of next time, I think, based on brief conversation we had previously about schedules, I think our next session will be the 16th.
Yes, please.
I'm good for that.
Okay,
Sounds right.
so we will go the 16th and the 30th?
Yep.
Okay,
For me.
well,
But after the 30th, it's gonna be a bit up in the air.
Yeah.
'cause-
same for me. So,
It's
brother
every
says-
single week after the 30th, right? That's,
yeah.
we will, at least for now, plan that our next sessions will be the 16th and the 30th.
Yes.
Plans can change, but that is what we are planning.
I'll be back from a tropical vacation with absolutely no tan. It'll be great.
All right, well,
16th and 30th work for me.
good. Thank you. That is good to hear. Well, I think we had a successful session of our campaign, lots of combat, and we got some donations, reaching a new all-time record for ArvCon, and there's still 2 more days to go.
Yeah.
So,
Nice.
anyone who's interested, the ArvCon returns tomorrow morning at, someone give me the time.
It's gonna be at 12 ETT in the afternoon and 1800 hours for those on the European time.
Okay, so 12 noon Eastern Daylight Time.
And it's gonna be 9 hours. And after that, it's gonna be concert featuring Kilgore Trout, Zach Clay, and Indy.
Right, to cap off
And
tomorrow.
I know there's not gonna be an Equal Wolf this year. I know. I'm extremely disappointed, but I love Cruel Wolf as much as the next guy. No, I do love him even more. But yeah, he's busy.
So, thank you to everyone who donated tonight. Well, over the entire course of ArvCon, but especially anyone who happened to stick around and watch our shenanigans and donate during them.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, how much was donated while we were on?
Around 400.
It was
400?
from we went from
375 from Anonymous.
I know.
know,
So
that's-
I think Trifid's donation was the first one of our section.
Yep.
That went from, was it
375.
300? It went to something 25. So I think that went up to 300 or 3,725. So it was 3,600 something before that.
Total? I don't know. But
The last time I looked at it, it was 31.31, and now it's 40.50. So I'm just gonna say that was all during our session.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhere between $400 and $500 during tonight.
It was
I have no idea because I've been focused so much on the D&D.
$3,625. Oh no! Sorry. That's what Arv said. Arv
Okay.
just said it was 300. We raised on our stream right now in the last almost 3 hours $3,625, and that's how I'm imagining it. That's my headcanon.
Nice. See, reading comprehension, it pays off.
All right. Well, thank you, Trifid, for toughing it out with your struggling computer and your excellent face paint, which seems to have held up. Do you have any closing thoughts?
I won't do it every time, but it was fun for this time. And happy to pitch into the spirit of ArvCon.
Well, great. I think maybe we won't go through. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. Is there anything that you'd like to plug aside from ArvCon? I don't know. Do you have podcast stuff going on?
I mean, nothing much has come out recently. I've been recording a number of things that just haven't been edited and released yet, so they'll come out eventually. But really, I just want to focus on ArvCon. I think this is a great thing, and I'm really happy to participate in it this year.
Yes. Okay. Well, thank you. Echo, any closing thoughts?
Love the stream as always, and always happy to help out at ArvCon, be it just repeating messages or just generally helping out. Love the session, although I wish it was fall already because I'm starting to get cooked in my own apartment, which this will be the final time you'll see me here during ArvCon because I'm going to be moving during the summer. But yeah, keep donating, and the next time you'll see me is probably going to be tomorrow, while I'm going to be here watching the IAB, the marathon 9-hour stream, and the concert. Just passive. Although I will say I am deeply ashamed I didn't get to wear the DLN T-shirt for the ArvCon in her honor, but I did manage to get to wear my Christmas cap. So I'm happy with that. And I will pass it up to he who shall remain tanless once it comes back from his vacation. Yes, you, Hoodie. You're next.
Yeah.
Me? I'm above. No. What? Me?
There you go.
Yeah. Hi.
Yes, you.
No, I thought it was great. Let's have a great time. I don't really ever have a bad time here, and I'm so happy to be a part of ArvCon. Thank you so much for having me.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Rock God, any closing thoughts?
No, like these guys said, I'm happy to be part of ArvCon. I'm very happy that Mike made such a gigantic donation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Looks like he'll be, unless something absolutely crazy happens, I'm pretty sure he'll be the one who gets your photo plate.
I would like to see him toppled. Let's shoot for that. I would
Yeah.
like to see it go to somebody else.
No
Only
kidding.
for the fact that another gigantic donation is going to come in.
All right.
But I want to make a quick little thought. When Darksaber said, when it just said, "Come at me," and I clipped it, I am so gonna be just putting that on the chat tomorrow for the IAB Palace of the Repasha finale, because Rob, this time you won't be able to topple the S crew, the S tier GOG D&D, because while we got some in, we did. I am happily giving the victory title to the GOG D&D crew. I am happily willing to do that because they are amazing, and everyone is amazing. But I am happily giving the victory to the GOG D&D. So.
All right. Well, I'm just trying to sort out some things here, so that I can. Please hold.
Well, would you like to share how you felt about the session tonight, Shadow Mage?
I think Shadow's busy doing stuff.
No, I quite enjoyed tonight's session. I thought, yeah, it was a lot of combat, but I think it was well handled, and I think that the title that I came up with for the episode, "The Assailants and Axholm," wound up being appropriate. But I think with that, we will now say our goodbyes and call it a night. Yes?
But do stick around, because we're going to find somebody to raid, because we must carry the love over to somebody else. And if I may recommend that we do raid Killer Trap, because he is going to be upcoming during the concert tomorrow.
He's on? Alright, sure.
Yep.
That seems appropriate enough. Alright. We will find a way to...
If you are a subscriber, well, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, just do well, if Arvin is still here, so he can do the commands if he is possible.
So you can do !raid to get the raid, the normal raid or sub raid.
Or you can just add in whatever emote you want of the Arvin's emotes or whatever.
Alright, so we will go raid Kilgore to wrap out day 2 of ArvCon, and please come back for day 3. Have a good night, everyone.
All stay safe and
Thanks
stay
for watching,
vaccinated.
everybody. It's been a lot of fun.
Love you all.
Good night.